hoping that this time we get the answers. I mean, the motor investigation team have been on Luke's case now for 3 years. 3 years, this month. It's like the police started investigating Luke's case 3 years ago. They're diligent. I cannot fault them. And as you said, I have certainly been critical of the police in the past. Just everything. Family liaison officers. I mean, I've had fantastic family liaison officers, but one was withdrawn, and now I have two, and they're very reachable, very approachable, and I think what's really important at the moment is to focus on the present and finding Luke, because I think it would be very easy to get detracted from what is important here, and it is finding Luke.
Okay, so let's talk about last night's hearing. We've heard that there are a couple of phone calls that maybe really very positive, and that there's been a lot of positive feedback. Do you know informed you of what that information is?
Yes, I mean, they've certainly given me an outline, but they will obviously look into it further and then update me when they have more information.
And you're still convinced that the answer lies locally?
Yes, I mean, Luke was in Ipswich, and then there were the sightings of Luke in Woodbridge. So, like the police, there's this gap from 4 o'clock where he was the last actual CCTV sighting of Luke to the following day. There's a gap, of several hours. Someone must have known something in between. I mean, it could be tiny, it could be, I don't know, Luke asking somebody the time after 4 o'clock. It could be anything, but or it could be a lot more serious. But I do believe somebody must have seen Luke or spoken to him from the early hours of the Friday to the Saturday morning, afternoon. But I also think, 7.5 years, if it is fear or some mixed sense of loyalty, loyalties do change in time, and I would beg once again for that person or those people to come forward.
So, in a sentence, tell somebody knows something out there locally, what would you say to them?
If someone is withholding some information about Luke's disappearance, I think that person could have children of their own now. That 7.5 years is such a long period of time, and I would just beg them to come forward. It's my family deserve answers. We just need to find Luke and find out one way or the other what's happened to him.
We took a number of calls, but two that were of interest and that we're pursuing. And it's just the sowing of that seed, of that new information. And clearly also we've had a number of tweets, Facebook entries, and all of that information we will review. And people look at all of those routes of getting information into us. So we're really, really pleased at that. But, and I'm going to be honest, we do expect that somebody locally knows what happened to Luke. And how I'll put that to you is that 4 o'clock in the morning, Luke's crossing Dogs Head Street towards the bus station. We then got sightings of Luke between 12 and 2, depending on the group, who were known to Luke in Woodbridge. And so you've got to say, Luke has got to have gone somewhere in between that time, which, I can't rule out that he hasn't gone out of the county, but I suggest that somebody locally knows. And I think somebody locally, being either a friend or associates of Luke, know something. And what I want them to do is to come forward. Now is the time. You know, the computer-related fraud. You know, what's the connection there? Who used Luke's details? Why? Is it connected with his disappearance?
That led you to an address in Brixton.
What I can say is that the calls that we're looking at, one of them was really quite interesting to us and may have been discussing somebody that may have been responsible. And the other one was a call in connection with the car, or potential car. But both of them are going to take some examination. But the most important thing, like I say, it's the seeds that we've sown. And what we'd encourage people, if you know, come through on Twitter, come through on Facebook. If anybody comes forward, we will do everything we can to protect their identity. But the most important thing is that they come forward and share that information. And particularly, where did he go? You know, did he go to an address? Did he get in a car? Did he go around somewhere? And perhaps the partner of somebody might know that he visited there that night.
So it could be quite tenuous, seemingly tenuous.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it could be an innocent link because what may have happened occurred from there. But what I think is happening is that people aren't sharing everything that they know.
Right.
And, you know, you'd like to think that that reason is possibly that they may be worried or scared, I don't know. But if it is just that they can't be bothered or they don't want to, then like I say, go and explain that to Mrs. Durbin.
Exactly.
We have examined and interviewed well over, probably now nearly 200 people, and from Luke's friendship groups, associate groups, and we think we've developed a picture of how Luke lived his life. And I think it's that makes you say, right, if you can understand how somebody lives their life, then in theory you should be able to find out, possibly, if sadly they have, you know, been killed, how they died. I've always maintained an open mind because, and I only had this conversation with Nicki today, is that I don't want to go out there and say, yeah, Luke Durbin has been murdered, because there is still a chance that Luke could be alive and well. For Mrs. Durbin and everybody else's sake, I hope that's the case. But what we've got to be is realistic, and that Luke cared greatly about Nicki and Alicia, his sister, and without doubt would have been in touch if he could be. And sadly, that reason leads me to believe that potentially, you know, he's come to some harm or can make come to.
And you were talking about lives.